Here's a very short Galnet News Digest, 5th of July, 3306. We read the news, of course, because you don't have to. In this Lavecon's news, ice dice maybe? The 13-minute barrier? And handing over the disc. Ice dice maybe? There's been a rare leak from the secretive organisation known as Spider-Man Games, long known as the company that was always just about to deliver the EDRPG rulebooks, and now better known as the company that's always just about to deliver ED battle cards. It's believed that it'll soon become the company that will always be just about to deliver the level up table on a table. The leak revealed new products, the Jupiter Skies RPG and more Legendary Kingdoms books. But what's really caught the attention of commanders is its so-called ice dice. These moulds will allow commanders to make solid ice dice in all of the most popular shapes. The range will not sadly include the cubo-octahedron of the Coriolis starport, but the quest is already on the way to find suitable straplines, including Refresh Your Adventure, Game Nights, Just Got Cooler, and H2 Awesome. The ice dice will, of course, work just like normal dice in Stephen Benedetti's house in Scotland, where the temperature never rises above freezing. More creative commanders are already investigating the possibility that they might be able to make cheese dice using the moulds. But that would be very silly indeed. The 13-minute barrier. The Buckyball Racing Club is right now hosting a carefully organised racing event to coincide with Lavecon, called the Rush Job. It involves leaving Lave Station, docking at 4 platforms in neighbouring systems and making it back to Lave before Alan Stroud has finished his introductory remarks. As we wrote this bulletin, Commanders Darplata 94 and Shay Blackwood were jointly in the lead on 13 minutes and 6 seconds. Intriguingly, one was flying an Imperial Courier and the other was flying a Viper Mark III. Are these ships really so evenly matched? And will anyone be able to beat the 13-minute barrier? We have until midnight to find out. Handing over the disc. As this weekend of telepresence draws to a close, we look back on some of what has happened. Commander Bapster ran a retro gaming stream, during which Bapster Jr. proved that he could out-Bapster Bapster. A Marine invaded the Elite Dangerous role-playing game and violently and with much swearing, such as blimey, flipping heck and heavens above, dispatched an innocent giant spider with a knife and a rusty pair of scissors. The old codgers of Lave Radio held a cosy fireside chat with cocoa and blankets over their laps to keep them warm. They chewed the fat over Animal Crossing, itch.io, and how the old days were the best days. Meanwhile, many commanders, including Josh Perry, David Torrens, David Campbell, Russell Pitcher, Gareth Smith, James McAndrew Smith, and Steve Giller, completed a virtual 10k run in aid of special effect. It turns out that unlike Lavecon, this virtual event actually involves going outside and running about. So it's not all that virtual. Hutton Orbital News featured not only Daffyd from Spider-Man Games, but also a Dav of many disguises, a Dom of very many hats, and a Stephen of Arctic Apparel. And for the first time ever, the docudrama Dockers contained not one swear word. Except for that Amelia Hawke. She's a complete potty mouth. As the virtual stage gets cleared for the virtual raffle, the Lavecon organisers are puzzling over how to hand over the mechanical disk drive full of pictures that was the motivation for the very first Lavecon all those years ago. They might just have to learn about cloud storage and how to share a link. And that's this year's virtual Lavecon news. So, Lavecon news, we read the news, so you don't have to.